Hey y'all, it's Chrissy and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be pretty much a rant. Y'all, I started off thinking that I should do like my worst experiences with a hairstylist, but honestly, it's not just been one, it's been multiple. So I think this video is pretty much just going to be a rant about hairstylists and my latest experience with one. I got my hair done today, and it was just a very stressful experience, as always. If you can relate, like this video, because I know you can. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos of me talking about nothing, because one thing I know how to do is run my mouth. So there we have it. And yeah, I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's go ahead and just get into this video. I just got my hair done today and I'm mad. Take it back. I'm happy because my hair is cute, but I'm just tired of this. Like, what happened to like the salon culture? That is really what's irking me. This is going to be a rant about my worst experiences with hairstylists and maybe just dissecting like what's wrong, like who hurt you, boo, like who hurt you. We gotta figure this out because I want my hair done and you want your bills paid. So we need to find a way to come together, you know, for the common good. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to give y'all a quick little background of what happened today, and then I'm going to go into the rant. I just want to tell y'all what happened, and then I want to dissect these hairstylists. You know, I want to break it down and maybe just share some words of wisdom with them, because that's ultimately what I think is the issue. They just need feedback, honestly. Some honest, out of love feedback. Customer review. That's all. I want to start this off by saying I'm not really trying to focus on one in particular hairstylist, because I've had this experience with 90% of the stylists I've went to. Now, I will be transparent here. I will own up to my faults. I went to book through this new hairstylist. I've never went to her before. I went to book through her website. The day that I wanted was unavailable. So, I mean, I'm just being me. Like, I'm always going to ask. Like, you know, I'm always going to ask, because you never know what you can get with asking. And because I asked, I got what I wanted. I hit her up through her DM on Instagram. I was like, hey, your website says you're unavailable Monday.
Y'all, I keep making the mistake of saying Monday. I meant Tuesday. So you're going to see in a few clips later, I'm going to get it correct and actually say the correct day of Tuesday when I was initially trying to book. So here we go. Carry on.
Is that accurate, or are you able to squeeze me in? Do you have any openings? Because sometimes with these booking websites, it'll say that they're booked if you try to book too close to the time you're trying to go, like if it's within 24 hours or whatever. So I was just asking to make sure that was accurate, or could I book, you know? And so she was like, I am actually booked Monday, so you're just gonna have to book through the website. I was like, okay, perfect, no worries. I'll book through the website, see you later. Okay, y'all, so the day was Sunday, August 1st. I hit her up and I was like, hey, do you have any availabilities for Tuesday? She was like, no, I'm all the way booked Tuesday, but you can come Monday if you are open. And so I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'll just hurry, go take my braids out and like try to be there because I wanted my hair done. So she hits me up Monday and tells me, hey, I can't take you Monday anymore, but my client Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. canceled. I can get you then. So I was like, okay, perfect, whatever. I'm being very flexible with my time because I feel like I'm on her time because I didn't book through her website from the beginning. So if she wants to move me around, I'm fine with that. I'm literally just flexible because I'm probably inconveniencing her, if anything. So I was like, yeah, cool. Tuesday at 9 a.m. I'll be there. Then she texts me today, which is Tuesday, at like 8:30 and was like, hey, I'm running behind. Can you come at 9:30? So since I was still at home, I hadn't left yet, I was okay, no worries. I'll be there at 9:30. So I show up at 9:27. I was trying to be earlier, but I got there at 9:27 because I wanted to just really be on time and show her like, I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm on time. When I get there, I'm like, hey, I'm walking in. She's like, oh, wait in your car. I'm running behind with the client I have right now. So I was like, okay. Like, I'm just like, you know, I'm just here. I'm here. I'm off today, so I'm here. 30 minutes go by. Now it's 10 o'clock. She's now texting me saying that she went to the beauty supply store and she's almost on her way back. And so I'm like, okay, so you finished with the girl's hair, went to the beauty supply, and now you're on your way back and you're texting me. Mind you, y'all, I'm sitting in the lobby of the hair place, of the building. So I never seen anyone leave out or come in. So I don't know where she came from, okay? She must have a secret tunnel in the back of the shop because I didn't see anyone come out. Now it's 10:47 and I'm just now walking in to start getting my hair done. I walk in and sit down and she's like, oh, you don't have any braiding hair? And I was like, I said, I texted you about that. I said, and you said you know, the hairstyle will be 120. She was like, yeah, the hairstyle is just 120, but you have to provide your own hair. I told you to go to my website. When I texted her the other day, asking her how many bags of hair I need, she did the traditional hairstylist response by saying, check the website. I did not check the website after this because she told me a different price than what was listed on the website. The hairstyle is listed at 100 for this hairstyle. So when she said it's 120, check the website, I thought she was charging me for hair because on her website, she does charge for hair. And was like, oh, it's 120, but you know, you could have checked the website. That's how I took it. Because why would the price go from 100 to 120? I didn't understand that, but we will later find out why. So I'm telling her this and like we're talking about this. I'm like, oh, I said, well, she was like, yeah, I told you to check the website. And I'm like, well, I did check the website and you told me 120. She's like, no, it's just 120 for this hairstyle. I was like, well, why does your website say that the hairstyle is 100? She didn't have an explanation. She just repeated, it's 120 for this hairstyle. And so I said, well, I pulled up her Instagram account and I showed her the video of her style. And I said, hey, I was like, it says here, book under jumbo box braids. I would book under jumbo box braids and it's $100. So what's the difference from this style in the video to the price? She's like, that is long. That girl got it long, so it's 120. Problem number one, and why don't you mention in your description right there that it's 120? Why would you tell us to book under that if that's not the price? Because if I were to have booked, I would have only been paying $100. Or when I got there, you would have told me, oh, it's really 120. And that's not how you do business. That's misleading. Just tell me what the price is. I don't care if it's 120. I don't care if it's 150. Just tell me the price so that I can just know what I'm paying. You know, that's it. Just list the correct price. So it's already 10:47. I don't have any braiding hair. Since I waited for her to go to the beauty supply, I was like, well, shit, can you wait for me to go to the beauty supply? I'll be right back with the hair and we can get started. I come back from the beauty supply with braiding hair. The first thing she says is, oh, I can't use this. You didn't read the website. Like, once again, referring to this website, why can't you use it? It's expressions. She's like, oh, well, this isn't the expressions that, you know, I use. I don't use this one anymore. This is like the old, I haven't seen this. I haven't used this in years. This is the old expressions. Okay. I said, well, why can't you use it? Oh, because this is not what's listed on my website. I only use I'll post the pictures. I only use the expressions that's pre-stretched and this and that. Strike two. Y'all know y'all noticed this with these hairstylists. They cannot do anything. Like, they can only do what they can do. Like, they cannot use any other hair brand. If they don't know how to braid with that, they cannot use it. And it's just like, bro, what's the difference? So now me and her are going back and forth because I didn't get the pre-stretched expressions, which I did not read the website. But if it says expressions, it's expressions. What's the difference? You are the professional. You are the stylist. You cannot use hair that's not stretched. Pull it and stretch it. Feather it. Or separate it and feather it. It's not that hard. You are the stylist. If I know how to pre-stretch hair and stretch it, why can't you? So she's trying to make up excuses as to why she can't use the expressions without saying that I just suck. I don't know what I'm doing. So she's like, I don't know if the style is going to come out correctly when you curl it because this isn't stretched and it won't, I don't know if it'll hold. And I said, well, why would it not hold if it's still expressions? If it's still the same brand, then you're just curling it the same way, then it will hold. She's like, well, I just can't guarantee, you know, that it's gonna come out the same. I just was so confused because the only difference in the hair is just one is stretched, one isn't. It's the same Kanekalon, it's the same hair. Why would this one not hold up any better than the other one? I said, well, I'm gonna go back to the store really quick because I need my hair done today. I'm gonna go back to the beauty supply and switch this out real quick. Is that okay? It's like, well, you may just have to rebook or you may just have to come back later today because that's gonna take a lot of time and I'll just, she was like, well, or I could just, you know, stretch this one out. And so I said, okay, so then you do know how to stretch the hair. And where are we going back and forth for if you know how to stretch the hair? I don't need to go back and buy pre-stretched hair if you know how to do it. And then she was like, yeah, but I just don't think it's gonna come out the same. But why wouldn't it? So as you see here, it was a lot of confusion and she wasn't making sense. So from previous experience of dealing with these whack-ass stylists, I've learned how to communicate with them to gain clarity Because when shit's not making sense, I'm not gonna let you touch my hair. I wanna make sure that we both know what's going on and you know what you're doing before you touch my hair. Because I've had too many bad experiences. My hair comes out crappy because of whatever, because you don't know how to braid some pre-stretched hair. So she tells me she knows how to stretch it. So I say, okay, well then let's just pre-stretch this and we'll get started. She's like, okay, well, are you gonna pay for me to stretch it? So you charge to stretch hair now? I was like, okay, how much do you charge? She was like, $10. Guess I'll pay $10 for you to stretch it. If that's what you charge, because now you charge to stretch hair, that's a service. Then she says, this is just gonna take a while. It takes me time to pre-stretch all this hair. So then I said, well, if it's gonna take you time to pre-stretch the hair, then in the time that you're stretching it, I can just go to the beauty supply and come back and we can just start. She's like, well, yeah. So then do you have a client after me? Do I not need to reschedule anymore? Can I just actually do what I said in the beginning and just go get the hair that you know how to use since you can't use any other hair? What was the purpose of this long ass conversation? That's what I was thinking. So anyways, off to the store I go. Once again, my second beauty supply run. So I go back to the beauty supply, get the pre-stretched hair, come back. I'm like, third time's the charm. She's ready to start. I know we got this. At this point, it's now like 11:30-ish. And I sit down in the chair and she is able to start my hair. So I'm happy. I'm like, whatever, good vibes. I pop on my headphones. We're about to get started. There's no problem. One thing I will say is she overall was just a slow braider. Like she was slow. When she got the pre-stretched hair, she put it on her little hair stand, her little braiding stand to like separate it all. That took her like 20 minutes. Like she just moved slow. She just didn't move with any sense of urgency. I can't say that really bothered me that much because that's you taking a long time to do hair, which is ultimately, hurting your pockets. You could be turning and burning clients, but if you're just a slow braider or a slow everything you do, that's on you. I got time today, so I'm fine. I get my hair done with no issues. This is the outcome of my hair. I actually really do like it. It's what I wanted. I wanted some big parts, some big braids with some curls. Nothing difficult. It's what I wanted. I got what I wanted. Neatly braided. Everything is nice. I do like the hairstyle. Ultimately, I would refer people to her. But this is where the rant comes in. This may seem like simple things that happen. Like all of that, I'm not trying to nitpick, but I'm just trying to show y'all the difficulty with these hairstylists that ultimately hinders them in this business. It's putting a cap on your business because I'm not referring nobody to you. My natural hairstylist, y'all, I referred 10 people to this lady. 10 people that came and purchased and they got their hair done with this lady, and who probably referred more people. I refer everyone to every service person I use, and this type of business is word of mouth, so that's you. But one thing I've noticed with all these stylists around, I'm not gonna say Houston, it's everywhere. Not only are they unprofessional with like that, not listing the correct price, and they just have no sense of like customer service or hospitality bones in their body. She knows I don't know her. I found her through Instagram. So when I walk in, there's no, hi, how are you doing? There's no, my name is this, what's your name? How did you find me? How did you hear about me? There's no building up any sort of rapport whatsoever. The entire time she's doing my hair, we're sitting in silence, which is honestly what I found to be most strange, because why does it have to be silent? Now, don't get me wrong, I was listening to Inaudible. I was fine. But it's just, what is going on here? Like, am I not like at a salon to get my hair done? But then again, I'm not. I'm in an office space with a homegirl who just been braiding since she was 13. Like, that's what it is. I'm not at a spa. I'm not at a salon. I'm not. It was some meme that was like, bro, you don't have a business, you have a hustle. And that's what these stylists are doing. You got you a little, maybe an LLC, if you even did that, but you got you an office space and you opened it up and you're doing hair just so you're not at your house. That is the only difference. And you got a booking website. A professional, a businesswoman, that you are not. Like, you're not. Another thing I've noticed is none of them care about repeat clients. It's like 50 first dates. You're just worried about the initial, okay, I booked you, I got your money, that's it. It's just so strange, it's comical. Like, you don't want money? Like, take my money, we want to give you our money, but they don't want it. Literally, y'all, the whole time she's doing my hair, and I'm not saying I need a long, drawn out conversation. I don't need us to talk about our childhood. I don't need it to be anything crazy, but there's just no sense of like personality. Really robotic, really dry, almost like they're mad, like they have attitudes or something. Just really dry individuals for them to be stylists and to be in like such an intimate job. Like, you have to touch me. To me, I think you would want to like have some type of rapport with these people, like you're touching. It's just weird. I just remember back in the day when you would go to the stylist, they were just personable. It was fun. You felt comfortable. They educated you on your hair, you know? And it just seems like these girls only care about that initial, okay, I got a booking, took your money, that's it. Bro, I've been getting braids this summer alone. I've been getting braids back to back. Like, I will come back. I will come back to you. But her, I'm not. What for? For an awkward ass, a weird experience where I don't know if I really gotta drop a bitch. The way she was coming at me, are you gonna pay for stretching? Why would I not? Is that what you charge? Then yeah, I'm gonna pay. Like, that's not even how you deliver that. Like, it's just like even their wording is not like polite. It's nothing about it is professional. I don't get any, it's just, who are you? There's no freaking certifications posted anywhere around this bitch. I don't see where you went to school, because you didn't. And another thing that I'm so fed up with these stylists, these Instagram stylists, they don't know how to do anything besides what they know how to do. If she specializes in ponytails, she only knows how to do ponytails. Don't ask her to do no side swoop, she can't do that. Oh, you want braids? It has to be pre-stretched hair. I don't know how to stretch hair. I don't stretch hair. It has to be pre-stretched. Like, who are these people? I wasn't even gonna mention how stylists are late, because I've honestly accepted that. I'm honestly fine with them being late. I have just accepted, because when I tell you I've never had one hairstylist be on time, and I'm not exaggerating, I've never experienced a hairstylist be on time, even if the service is at their house. It doesn't even bother me. I'm not even mad at that. I've just accepted that they will never be on time. I don't know what they're doing, but it's cool. I'm here waiting on you. And the last thing that I was gonna mention about this girl is, I asked you, you know, what kind of hair? You told me to read your website. I get that hairstylists are probably tired of being asked the same questions over and over, but I think that's part of your job. I just think that's what comes with your job. Like, don't you think that? Like, don't you just think that's just what comes with it? So if you have to repeat yourself, it's what comes with your job. I'm sorry. And I say that to say, she didn't want to answer the question when I literally text you and said, what kind of hair, how many bags, or whatever I said. Instead of you just texting me right there, 4 bags of outro expressions, pre-stretched. Instead of you just texting that, you told me to go to your website. If you would have just texted me that, instead of sending me on a scavenger hunt, bitch, in the long run, we would have saved time. Your time, my time, but at least your time. But you wanna be smart and you wanna make me do my homework. No, I don't have to do that. Even if I am a client, I'm not gonna read through paragraphs of instructions to book. I'm not. I didn't sign up to go to the library. I signed up to get my hair done. So no, I don't wanna read all of your fine print. I don't. As a customer, I read as much as I can, and I'm sure most of us customers do. Hairstylists that get y'all hair done as well, y'all gotta go through the same process too with some people, I'm sure. It's stupid. I'm not reading paragraphs of instructions. It's even dumb that they have these paragraphs of instructions, because it's stupid. It's unnecessary. You're making something simple, you're making it difficult. Anyways, don't tell me to read your website. I'm not reading it. I'm booking, and the rest is that. Like, what? If I ask you a question, it's because I don't feel like searching through paragraphs and pages of rules and restrictions. So if I ask you a question, just answer it. How many bags of hair, bitch? How many and what kind? Just answer it back. It's not that hard. Unfortunately, I do have more story times about hairstylists, but honestly, they're all the same. That's pretty much the gist of it. I know y'all get that. Take away what I could say for these hairstylists will be, bro, you're a salesperson. You're in a field where everything's word of mouth. Like, yes, we have Instagram, and that's really what's saving a lot of them, is that they can get the bookings, but I don't know if they're really getting repeat clients. And to me, I feel like that's what matters more, because not only are you getting repeat clients, but they're gonna spread the word and bring you more clients. All I can say is stay safe, queens. Stay safe out there, y'all. Learn how to do your own hair, watch these YouTube tutorials. It's just really weird and really strange that they wanna go into a business that's so intimate and they have no type of personality or no type of customer service. You know, they're just not personable people at all. Like, why do you wanna be in this field? I mean, I guess it's a $1 billion industry. I get it. All I can say is at least my hair came out cute. At least this time, it wasn't like I hate the experience and I hate my hair, because then I would probably cry. If you haven't cried over no hairstyle, then you really ain't about it. You really don't care about your hair. If you ain't ever cry after getting your hair done, then I can't trust you. Anyways, y'all, comment below some experiences y'all have had with some stylists. We're gonna have to just start going back in the day where we just do our homegirls' hair. Like, we just need to start doing each other's hair at this point. Anyways, I hope you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.